All right, Shalom. Kolo Yah Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Do teach and rule well. Tell us this 100% truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the house of David, the hopeful elect. You I came out there pushing swear in truth and sincerity. To those you like and unto speckled birds scattered to the four corners, speaking in different tongues. Unto you we say Shalom. All right, this is going to be, just a quick lesson, all right, through the Spirit, because ultimately, these devils have really been pushing, the jab mandates, all right, even, early on, all right, in the pandemic, they were taking down, people for misinformation, all right, as you can see here, the title of this, all right, about the strongest proof yet of vitamin D's power to fight the thing. All right. And, that's why scripture says that the Lord hath made medicines out of the earth. All right. And, we're going to get that scripture. All right. But let's go ahead and get some of this article. All right. Because, again, Esau, the enchanter, the sorcerer, the witch, all right, that he is. All right. His news organizations. All right. His scientists. All right. The whole system. All right, was predicated upon what, man? All right, upon, pushing that vibration for the jab. All right, because ultimately, as we know, and as he knows, he has a short time, so he has to, implement and get these, wicked, these unrighteous and grievous decrees, pushed out. All right, and now, of course, especially these FJs. All right. Now, of course, with them having the highest so-called jabbed population, all right, now that, you have a lot of people in the majority of the so-called known world, if you will, well, and which we know that's not accurate, because they can't, where's the sand of the sea, man? They can't number us, so when I say that, it's really the heathen, all right? The majority of the known world, the majority of the heathen, have gotten the jab. Now you see a lot more information coming out. All right. Not only showing, the beautiful measure in regards to, really herbs, man, because herbs, all right, is how we get, a lot of vitamins, herbs, plants, all right, fruits, vegetables, all right, all of that, man. Now we see more information coming out. Let me see here. Bear with me here. Yeah, let me get, because with Google, they won't show you everything. All right. You have, here we go. See? The CDC is finally recognizing what? You see that? So of course they're gonna, release this information now, because ultimately, the people have been bamboozled. The deceived and the deceiver are his, right? So the people have been bamboozled, all right, by the deceiver, all right, to go ahead and take the juice, man. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. All right, a few key points here. And of course with Esau, he always a devil, man. For the past 2.5 years, man, he's been pushing this vibration of misinformation and all that. And then here he comes out and says, oh, bolstering previous research. It's remarkable data showing strong link between deficiency, right? Because that's ultimately what it is, man. All right, your immune system, all right, the alkalinity of your body, all right, your diet, all right. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. What is it? Strong diet and sleep in Sirach 31. Sirach 31 and 20. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He riseth early, and his wits are with him, but the pain of watching and choler and pangs of the belly are with an unsatiable man. Right? So, ultimately it's that diet, all right, that provides, of course, the daily functions and energy, and also sound sleep, man. All right. But guess what? You also have those who are unsatiable, and that's really the world, man, because ultimately you have to understand that the world is very gluttonous. all right, self-gratifying in nature. All right. And I actually wanted to get the verse before this, just came to mind. Verse 19, a very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured, and he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed. All right. And, through the Spirit, we are, being nurtured, day in and day out, not only spiritually, of course, but physically, mentally, and emotionally, right? That's why we do the things that we do, all right, when it comes to fasting and praying, and exercise and, all of these things, because we understand it is spiritual in nature, you see? So again, deficiency, man. All right. And why? Hey, well, let's go ahead and get it. All right. Salakia, bear with me. Sirach 38, I think. Bear with me here. Lord's will, this is 14. La 4. Here we go. Yep. Sirach 38:4, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Right, man. And ultimately, these deficiencies, that people have, right, especially America, especially Babylon, man, because the diet, all right, the propaganda, the machine of the beast, pumps heavy here. All right, as most of us know when we see those memes and, certain data and information that shows, how many chemicals are in food here, and yet those same chemicals are banned, across the world, so we understand, exactly why, man, because this whole society here is in the same spirit of Esau, man, so they abhor, all right, themselves, man. They really hate themselves, man. All right. And that's reflected, of course, spiritually, because they despise the Lord, so they hate their own souls there, and then even more so on a carnal level, man. They don't take care of themselves. They're very gluttonous in nature. All right. They follow after the ways of Esau and heathen and their delicacies. All right. And, they don't take care of their temple, man, at all. All right. So again, this remarkable data, which is prevalent in, the land. All right. They basically have this information now that they're releasing, and if you're aware of what's going on over there, let me just get it real quick through the Spirit. All right. I believe they're on their fourth one. You see that? Study shows the fourth shot. You see? All right. And, I'm not verbalizing it, of course, as you brothers understand. All right. A few sisters that do tune in. World's first. All right. Not good enough. You see that? So, they're real heavy. All right. Which, of course, they would be, man. They're the most defiled out of the nation of Esau, man. Those rats. All right. But nonetheless, let's continue. All right. Esau scientists say they have gathered the most convincing evidence to date that increased levels of this particular vitamin can help reduce the risk of serious illness or death. And hey, we've been saying that, man. That's why, we have, all right, been using, all right, as scripture says, all right, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them, man. We have elderberry syrup, we have turmeric, we have ginger. I mean, you have even, onions. I've made it a habit of eating at least half of a raw onion every single day. All right, I'd be snacking on them now, like I've made it a habit, man. And that's just, just dealing with the vegetables and the fruits, if you will. All right. But even, more so the herbs, man, because at the end of the day, when you understand the structure, all right, of Salakia, of, seeds and, all of that falls into the same category, man. All right. They're medicines. All right. Literally medicines, man. That's why you are able to find, all right, vitamins and minerals, all right, in fruits, all right, in greens, in, again, certain herbs, all right, that might have more levels than others, all of that, man. All right, you have rosemary. You have, I mean, so many different examples, man. That, we could really, create a list here. All right, but let's continue. All right, the researcher, all right, basically says that the vitamin has a strong impact on the severity, and they can predict how people would fare if they had it, based on nothing more than their ages, and their levels of this particular vitamin. All right. So how much more when it came to, other vitamins, man, other minerals. All right. You got, sea moss, you have tinctures, there's so many beautiful things that are at our disposal, man. And again, Esau has put it into the people's minds to abhor them, man. And this is what we have. You got them, taking the poison, and then ultimately the whole time, really, all right, they've known, of the power of, herbs and fruits and, the importance of diet, but again, that goes into, pharmakia, all right, that actually ties in because, again, it's part of the witchcraft, all right, it's part of the sorcery, it's part of the enchantment, all right, it's the drug, you see, it's the medication. All right, that's Esau's medicate. That's his medicine. All right, that's his medicine for you. Okay, and it's not to cleanse you. All right, it's to keep you enchanted. It's to keep you in a trance. It's to keep you locked in to the system. All right, because ultimately, if you're not locked in, all right, then there's a problem, man. Like the movie The Matrix. If you're not locked in, then we have an issue. We have a breach, right? And of course, the magic, again, all tying it, all together. You can see it, but it's just so beautiful because, again, not only with this particular, article, again, even the natural, all right, the recognition, recognizing, quote, natural, again, I don't want to say it, but now, now here we are, and they're putting this information out where, they have been striking our videos, taking videos down, and even, suspending their own doctors and, all of that. They've been doing that. You've been doing all this fussing and hooping and hollering for 2.5 years just to release the information anyway, man. That's how much of a devil this guy is, man. Just a damn demon, man. So, I just wanted to share that, man. Let me go ahead and, get a few more points here. All right. It's nothing new, man, but it was just beautiful to kind of get into. All right. And they even, hey, you see that right there, man, according to one study from 2011, by taking, that before this, all right, researchers in the study found that patients could avoid the worst effects of the thing. Exactly, man. And we've been known that, man. Now they're saying it's so remarkable. It's so striking. This is such a big difference, you see? And that's what he does, man. He makes you rely on him, all right? He makes you rely on everything that he pushes out, right? And that's why it mentions, woe unto you that have gone down to Egypt for help, but not asked at the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right? Because ultimately you keep listening to this dude, man. You're going to die, man. You're going to be through. All right. Let me go ahead and get it in closing. All right. Sirach 12, or actually this might be 13. Yeah, kind of. Sirach 13:6. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice. And this is what he's doing now, man. And at the last, he will laugh thee to scorn afterward. When he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee. And that's what he's doing, man, now with these, articles, this information coming out. He's doing exactly this, man. He needed you to take the juice. You did that. And now, look, he's drawn you, not only once, with the jab. Now he's gotten you twice. Now he's gotten you thrice. Hey, and now he's laughing, man. Now he's laughing you to scorn. He's shaking his head at you like, daggone it, man. You didn't see all the signs and, all of what was right there in front of your face. I gotcha. So that's literally what's happening, man. So through the spirit, I saw it. I just kind of chuckled and wanted to do a lesson on it, man. And Lord's will, actually through the spirit, it's been on me to, start doing some lessons, videos with certain recipes, for brothers. All right. So, Lord's will, I'll be able to, begin getting some supplies and, doing some videos for different, recipes for teas. All right. Elderberry syrup recipes, pineapple tea recipes as well. A lot of, different things through the spirit, man. But yeah, Lord's will, you was edified. All right. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach and rule well and tell us this 100% truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the house of David, the hopeful elect. Until next time, we say Shalom wa Barakatham.